Hi everyone, my name is Anne-Marie Van. Today is Thursday, December the 7th, and this is the Moneyball Morning Report for the Benzinga Pro platform. We just had the jobs numbers. The market is responding very favorably to it. Notice where we bounced yesterday, right off of that 455 level. Supremely important for look at how many days that number's been important. I believe we are in a range formation, and so it's going to be sticky and choppy up through this area. Tomorrow, non-farm payrolls. What's the line in the sand today? Listen, 454.70, 455. If we come into 455 and we cannot hold it, if we're looking for long, we must step to the side until we see it confirm again. Notice the formations on the moving average ribbon. It's called the moving average cloud here for the 6 and 20. It's sideways. And so we are seeing sideways formation, meaning dips will be bought, tops will be sold. And in the middle, you're going to have some noise, but you can follow in the trend from the tighter time frames. And so I'm going to collapse all the way down to the 1 hour chart so that you can see what is happening. Downward motion, bounce to the upside. They're hunting resistance, but that's when you have to cover. All right? Just take it as it is. Here's the top of the Keltner band. Really, the way this Keltner band is shaded is so pretty. I really like it, the way it's used. And we're sitting in a pretty solid volume node, right? And so we're going to watch that. All right, so those are the levels. 454 on the base, people are bouncing. 457 on the spike, people are selling. For the Qs, we've got same sort of thing coming into baseline support. I missed this level at 384. My number is actually 383.66, and so let's delete that. 380, remove this horizontal line. Let's go to 380. Let's see what this wick is, right? 384.07. Yeah, that's about. It's still way down here, but you know, I'll put a line here. 384.60. Okay, so if we're looking at that, that's the new range today. My thought is that it's still this zone here that we need to be concerned about. Moving to the upside, look, we're going to go from one area of congestion to the next, but watch for the charts to stall out here in this area. My suspicion is that this zone is going to give us some selling pressure, but don't go all hot and heavy in on the short because pullbacks are still buy zones. Okay, levels to watch: 384 and then 383.50 for baseline events. Top all the way to 390 with a potential stop at around the 389-ish area. It is going to be choppy today, folks. Let's take a look at the XOP. Probably looking pretty rough, but bouncing off of its edges. Look at that thin, narrow formation. This is how we watch oil if we are looking at ETFs. This one has got quite a bit of volume. 129 is the baseline event. Maybe 128.50 should bounce from that zone, but it's been doing pretty badly, and that really is because oil is having a dreadful go of it, right? Now, where do we come in? 69 key level, right? They're going to try and bounce off of this area. We are going to keep our eyes here because this is a pullback zone that is going to find buyers. The question is, where are they going? And they're going right into resistance. The non-farm payrolls will affect the movement in oil. So from a daily perspective, here is a very high, this is a point of control, and we fell through it like it was butter. So we're likely to bounce again through it into 72. All right, so 72 is going to be really the area that I am looking for pullbacks on the bounce into the edge here, so we can trade this long if we are careful. All right, let's go to the ES. ES bouncing nicely. Take a look at this, right? 45.55 to 45.50. So I'm going to remove this line, and I'm going to move this line up. So we only have one piece of noise that we're watching, and that's the 45.51. I'm going to create an alert on it. Right? Touch. We're going to look for that on the daily. Let's see the 4-hour. Do you see how bullish everything looks on the daily? The pullbacks are still buy zones. They're just savage. The pullbacks are a bit savage, right? So what are we looking at? This is a bounce zone event into heavy congestion. Look, this is not a place to short, but it is a place to go, you know what? I ought to take some profit, because right around 73, 74, that's really the number that traders are looking at right now. I'm going to remove the alert at this line, and then I'm going to remove the ray, and then I'm going to remove the horizontal line, at which point buyers are in full force. We can see them. 74, heavy congestion. Let's put an alert here, right? Let's put an alert here. Touch. That's going to be key today. If we can get up above here, we're going to go all the way up to the top. I don't know what it's going to do, folks. It just feels very sideways to me. And right now, the push is to the north. And so we must respect that. We must respect the push to the north and allow buying pressure. So if you go, gosh, Anne-Marie, I keep missing these entries. What do I do? Get down to a nice tight time frame, and then look at the slope of your moving average. And when it pulls into that slope, you want to buy it. When it gets to the top of your Keltner band, you want to take some profit. You literally can trade around the position when something starts taking off and it holds trend, right? The second it stops cresting higher and begins to fade and breaks down your old support, which is here, it's going to be 45.67, then you know your pullbacks aren't really going to be giving you what you optimally want in the near term to buy. And you can just go, you know what? I'm going to cover it. But right now, this thing continues to make higher lows and higher highs. So my suspicion is that it will come into 45.74. Now, remember what happened yesterday. We had a great big move pre-market, turned right around and gave everything back during the course of the day. Could today be like yesterday? Potentially. I would just say watch out, right? Pay attention, watch out for those things that could happen. Here we have the NQ, same sort of thing, breaking through this area. It touched this a couple of days ago, made a higher low, right? Remember, how do we buy in a big formation? 1, fails to hold lower. 2, tests resistance. 3, pulls back and makes a higher low. At that point, here's where you go long, through that edge. And we should be holding it in general into 970, right? 910 was a huge number the other day. And so 970 is likely the next edge. And so I'm going to create an alert there as well. Touch. And that is that, right? We've got the levels. We know what we're looking for. Good luck today. I believe it's going to be really choppy. So I would just wait for the trades to come into my levels. And if they don't chase them. Get down into a tighter time frame, see what looks good for you, but don't chase them. All right? Take care, everybody. I'll see you on the platforms.